Yo, guys, it's Gresh. Today I'm going to do a Q&A. Without further ado, let's just get in because I don't want to waste time.
Would you take it up the ass, buy a £2,000 black African wiener every day for an hour for a year just to save your mother's life?
Already off to a great start. No. Let's put me, okay, let's just say for example, you've got me right here, okay, and you have Mark Henry. Now, he's not a £2,000 man, but imagine him absolutely destroying my anus, okay? No! That'd just be awful. No, that would, I'd bleed every night. That would hurt. But to answer your question, we're putting Mark Henry in this scenario just because he's the closest thing I could think of to the thing you're describing, and that would be horrendous. You know, I like my mother's life, but I also like keeping my anal virginity, and I don't want anything to ruin that. So my mother, I'm sorry if you're watching this, but you gotta go. You gotta go.
Hypothetically, what would you do if your nan was in the Tesco bread aisle and she started getting... I'm not even gonna read all that.
Okay, so I just finished reading all that. If you want to pause and take time to read it, go for it. But I just want you to know, I don't know, what would I do, huh? What would I do if that happened? Firstly, her Palaki's pulling up around the corner, doing whatever the fuck is happening. Robert Pattinson's in there somewhere. Do you know what? No offense. Please never ask a question again. When I do this again, please never ask another question.
Do you have a wife/girlfriend?
No. I don't have a wife or a girlfriend, no. I know you're probably thinking, like, Gresh, you have all these rings, like, especially this one. You know, surely you've got a wife or something. Well, no, okay, that's because these are just here for cosmetic purposes. Okay, I don't have a girlfriend, I don't have a wife, alright, so you can get off the topic.
Are you gay, bi, or straight?
I will have you know, I am not gay, I am not bi, I am in fact straight, I am heterosexual, okay? I don't do, no sword fights, you know? It's just me and the ladies, okay? Just me and the ladies. I don't do none of that. Respect to my LGBTQ people though. Listen, if you lot are watching this, you know, shout out you lot, respect. But yeah, I'm straight. I don't do gay. I don't do bi. It's not my cup of tea. But if it's your cup of tea, fair play.
Will you be streaming on Twitch or YouTube more?
Okay, so this is a question that's been asked quite a while to me quite a lot when I stream. And I will have you lot know that I'm going to be streaming on Twitch a lot more. Yes, I know, to the YouTube people, I'm very sorry. I know I've been streaming a lot on YouTube. However, I want to take a little pause. Let me explain myself a little bit. What I want to do right now especially is I want to build up Twitch a little bit. So I want to start streaming on Twitch and slowly but surely building the Twitch up, while at the same time, you know, treating YouTube just for videos, just for now. I'm going to just do videos for YouTube just for a bit, build up the YouTube on one side, and then maybe start streaming again. I do want to start streaming again. It's not for complete never streaming again. I'm going to start streaming again on YouTube, but for now, I'm just consistently streaming on the Twitch right now, okay? I'm gonna build up Twitch, get as much followers on that as I can, and then start doing double streaming again. When I say double streaming, I mean I want to do more of like, start the day off with a YouTube stream or a Twitch stream, and then once I've ended that stream, then move on to the other platform, stream twice in one day on 2 different platforms. It's gonna be a little complex. However, if you are really down for that, then obviously I'm gonna let you know I'm gonna deliver as best as I possibly can. So that being said, follow the Twitch, okay? Subscribe to the YouTube, and happy days.
Are you into threesomes if you're that weird?
I don't think there's anything weird about them. Am I into them? I don't know. I've never had one. However, I don't think I would be. Why? Because I'm a possessive guy, okay? In a relationship, it's just me and my ladies. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, you know, I'm a possessive individual. And if my lady ain't crazy, if I propose to her threesome and she's not pulling a knife out trying to kill me, I don't want that. I want her to be batshit. I don't want her to just be crazy. I want her to be batshit insane. But to answer your question, I don't know. However, I don't think I would be, because I'm possessive, and if my woman ain't possessive over me, then, you know, no, okay? I need a possessive, crazy, and possessive lady to match my possessiveness.
Women. Am I right, lads?
Women, am I right, lads? Yeah, we get it. We get it, mate. We get you're a misogynist. You're awesome. You're popular. You're down with all the Gen Z Sigma cunts. Okay, and this guy's... You're something else, man. Personally, I don't understand the whole women, whatever, the hatred that guys have for some reason. Growing up, it was about the thing that guys and women are kind of different, okay? Not as in they have to be, like, treated differently, like, one has to be favored. I mean, they're just kind of different. Mentally, we're different, physically, we're different. So, why did guys all of a sudden start trying to be women? We started getting jealous of women, now we're trying to be them all of a sudden? Don't be hateful, okay? Spread love, man. Come on, what the fuck is wrong with these people?
Will we see a 24-hour stream?
This is a question I keep getting quite often. People want to see a 24-hour stream. People want to see me even go for 12 hours. Honestly, I would like to do a 24-hour stream. However, with the way things are, the way life is for me right now, it'd be kind of difficult to do 24 hours. Someone even argued to say impossible. But that doesn't mean we should rule it out. I will try my best to do 24 hours. Trust me, 24 hours will be happening at some point in the future. However, now I don't think it'll happen right now. But in the future, trust me, I will try my best. So that's it for the Q&A. I'm sorry this might not be as long as I kind of wanted it to be. There was just not as many questions that I was able to answer today. But I promise you, I will try my best to keep it better next time. So that being said, if you don't want to ask me a question for the next one, the Discord is in the description. So make sure you join that and hop in the Ask Me Anything channel. And that's where you can ask me any question that you like. That being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, subscribe. I'm peace. Yeah. Bye, guys.
But a good time only fades if we let it. If you wanted me to stay, then you probably should have said it. I was caught up, grown up and forgetting. Spot you at a party in the middle of the winter. Mobbing through the clouds, I'm rolling up a spiffy from a little beach town to pulling up in the city. Gotta get away, I gotta roll. Easy to say, but hard to let go. Oh, I gotta get a raise, I've been feeling low daily.